If you are struggling with social media content creation, you don't know what to say, or it's always taking way too long to get your stuff out there, let me show you this incredible bot that will change the game. Not only is there a bot, but there's another way that you can mass schedule other social media posts so that you can get out there in front of the competition and win those customers. Okay, let's get started with this tutorial. I'm so excited to show you what this bot can do, and the possibilities are endless. So, starting off with Telegram, I've got several bots. I've got my LinkedIn, I've got a Facebook one for my supplements. So as you can see, it already gives me these beautiful posts depending upon what I prompt it with. So then the LinkedIn, same thing. It's just gorgeous. And it comes back with some really good content here. You can put in a sample post or just your idea. Type in your idea, send it, and I'm going to show you what happens next. Let's say I want to write a Facebook post about my son's baseball tournament. Write a proud mom post about watching my 10-year-old son strike out 2 batters with bases loaded. So as this is running through its steps in the back end, it's going to post the output here in this spreadsheet, and I'm going to show you why that spreadsheet is important and how you can use it. Once it's finished processing, you're going to see a message in here and in here. Normally takes about a minute. But what I love about this is that you can be on the go and you don't even have to save this to your notes app. You don't have to save all of the chat history because that's a problem with ChatGPT. So this already has your knowledge. And look, here we go. We're already seeing, yay, it's so exciting. Oh my gosh. All of these posts are ready to go, and any customizations you need, just hit me up because we can tweak it. For example, sometimes it'll spell my name as Aaron, so I have to go in and tell it, no, Aaron is Erin. So things like that, and fully customized CTA, like varying the CTA. So you need to be clear on who your audience is, the platform you want to use. Now, obviously, some of these could be cross-posted. For my Facebook, I'm primarily focusing on my son's baseball and his thing going on there. But LinkedIn, it's business mentoring. So I'm very clear on who my audience is, and we can fully set up the customizations there. Okay, so then on this spreadsheet, if you're on the go and you're just putting in different ideas, because I did this the other day, y'all, over the weekend, I very easily made 60 posts for LinkedIn. I have posts all the way through the next 2 months. And it was so easy because every time I had an idea of say something about this, say something about that, I got 60 posts, no problem. Okay, here's the great thing about this spreadsheet. I'm going to go into the Google Sheet because this is where we're going to incorporate the PowerZone. With the PowerZone, you get a 30-day free trial with my links. Check out that link in the show notes because this will fully change your content game. On this spreadsheet, you can customize tags, a follow-up comment. You can make it a post or a story depending upon the platform. I like to stick to one platform per post unless, you're doing the same across LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Sometimes you just run into character limits, like with TikTok, for example. So anyway, I'm going to change the time in which I want this posted. Let's say I want to post this tomorrow, and we'll say at 7:17, and this is in the 24-hour format, so be aware of that. Now I'm just going to drag down. Okay, so we got that. Now I'm going to download as a CSV. Once I do that, I'm going to go over to the PowerZone, and in PowerZone, this is where you can upload and schedule all of your posts. I've got a ton of LinkedIn posts already scheduled. You can also go ahead and put in the images or the videos or the GIF in this spreadsheet. So it's really amazing. Now, all you have to do is use a URL for those files, and you can store those files in PowerZone in the media storage. So I've got all of my graphics and clips there. I like to just go one by one in each post and do it that way versus copying and pasting the image link, but totally up to you and your preference and your speed. Once I go over to PowerZone, which is on the left-hand side in the marketing, I'm going to go to new post, upload from CSV. And unless you have done the comments, categories, tags, differentiating posts from story, you would use advanced format. Otherwise, you're just going to use basic format. And the basic serves enough purpose for me. So I'm going to upload my spreadsheet. It's uploaded. I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to post to my Facebook account. And as you can see, I have multiple social accounts because all of this stuff streamlines so easily that I can manage multiple. I've got the Facebook account selected. Now it's going to schedule the content, and you'll get to see what it looks like. And in that first line, it had a sample post, which I don't need, so I'm going to just delete it. Okay, so next, you can preview the post here. This is where you can go in, add an image, upload from media storage, or create using AI. You can do carousels, and if you did do a carousel on the spreadsheet, you just separate the images with a comma. You can add a link, location, like all of those things, y'all, and you can do the follow-up comment. So all of this stuff can be preloaded on the spreadsheet, or you can do it whenever you're in here. I just find it easier to do it this way. So then, you post it as your feed, you hit schedule. And then, as you can see, those two posts are now scheduled. Easy breezy. So that is how you make it so easy, so simple with your content creation. If you want to have a bot just like this, fill out the contact form in the show notes. Happy to set up a customized bot for your social media content creation. Hope you love it, and see you next time.